How's it going, guys? So just a little while ago, it was announced that the New York Mets have acquired star shortstop Francisco Lindor and pitcher Carlos Carrasco in exchange for young infielders Ahmed Rosario and Andres Jimenez, along with prospects Josh Wolf and Isaiah Green. In this video, I will break down who the moving pieces are in this trade and how it affects each team. And as always, please like and subscribe if you have the time. Anyway, let's get into the video. So the main piece moving in this trade is Lindor. Since making his debut in 2015, Lindor has a 28.7 wins above replacement, along with a great slash line of 285, 346, and 488. With a solid bat and his gold glove fielding, Lindor has inserted himself as one of the best players in the big leagues. This shortened season was a bit of a down year for Lindor, who only had a 1.1 wins above replacement, which is still very good. His name has been on the trade market for a while now, and it seemed inevitable that he would get traded this offseason. This continues the Indians' cost-cutting, who have traded or let go of Mike Clevenger, Brad Hand, Cesar Hernandez, and now Lindor and Carrasco. Lindor will be a free agent after this season, so the Mets will obviously try to extend him instead of letting him go. This is great news for Lindor, who gets to go to a promising team and gets to play along with stars like Jacob deGrom and Pete Alonso. Also heading to the Mets is starter Carlos Carrasco. Since making his debut in 2009, the 33-year-old has a career 3.77 earned run average, along with 1,305 strikeouts and a 114 ERA+. He also has a great comeback story as he battled back from cancer to win the 2019 Comeback Player of the Year award. In Carrasco, the Mets get a solid starter who can go in the rotation behind Jacob deGrom, Noah Syndergaard, and David Peterson. Including Carrasco in the trade was more of a salary dump for the Indians as they continue to cut costs. Carrasco still should be a good starter for the Mets. This continues a very active offseason for the Mets since being bought by Steve Cohen, who've turned themselves into a top team in the National League. While they've only added solid reliever Trevor May and James McCann, the expectation is that they should continue to add more solid pieces. In Andres Jimenez, the Indians get their shortstop of the future. Jimenez is only 22 years old and is coming off a solid rookie season where he had a 263 batting average and a 1.1 wins above replacement. While his bat should continue to get better, his main calling card is his glove. Throughout his whole minor league career, he has carried himself with his glove even when his bat lags behind. His solid but unspectacular rookie season was enough to get him 7th place finish for the Rookie of the Year award. Jimenez is not arbitration eligible till 2023, and he does not become a free agent until 2026, so Jimenez is here to stay for the Indians. In my opinion, he is probably the best player they acquired. The other young shortstop acquired in this trade, Ahmed Rosario, should be able to form a double play combo with Jimenez. Rosario is also a solid shortstop, being 25 years old and a former top prospect. His overall career slash line is a solid but unspectacular line of 268, 302, and 403. In 2019, he had a breakout season hitting 287 along with 15 home runs. Sadly, he was not able to replicate his success in 2020 as he struggled to a 252 average. Like Jimenez, Rosario will not be a free agent anytime soon and is a solid piece acquired by the Indians. And the last player acquired in this trade, Josh Wolf, was the 9th ranked prospect in the Mets system. In 2019, he was drafted in the 2nd round. MLB.com ranks him highly, grading his fastball and his curveball as his best tools. Wolf will take some time to develop as he is only 20 years old and he's not played above rookie ball. Still, Wolf should be a solid rotation piece for years to come for the Indians. And the last player acquired in this trade, Isaiah Green, was the Mets' 10th ranked prospect, and he was drafted in the competitive balance round last year by the Mets. His best tools are his run and hitting, where he grades a 65 out of 80 on the scale for his running. Like Wolf, Green is an experienced 19-year-old who will take some time to develop, but he could be a potential 5-tool player if he fully develops. For the Indians, it is obvious that they are setting their sights to the future as they acquire 2 young MLB players and 2 young prospects. While losing Lindor does hurt, they still get a solid return, and they would have lost him anyway in a year. Losing Carrasco also hurts, but they are able to package his large contract and free up space. Most likely, they could have gotten a better prospect return if they did not include Carrasco in the trade. But overall, I would give this return from the Mets a B+, and that's only because two of the prospects have relatively no experience. For the Mets, they get their star infielder and a solid pitcher in return. Hopefully for the Mets, they can extend Lindor for a couple of seasons. While losing Jimenez and Rosario does hurt, their production is easily replaced by Lindor. And while losing two first-round quality prospects also hurts, they will not be in the big leagues for years, so it will take a while before we know who won this trade. Overall, I give the Mets a grade of A because they got two really good players for an impact that is easily replaced. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and tell me your thoughts on the trade in the comments section below. Thanks.